So Lars, where are we racing today?
Today we are racing around Imola, and this Gavra Racing one-off event. We are first taking on a full qualifying with Q1, Q2, and then Q3, and after that we'll be racing a 25% race around this iconic circuit, and after that we'll be taking on a one-shot quali and then another 25% race around the same track. And Petter, what do you think about today's this extraordinary event we have in this league?
Yeah, I think it's going to be exciting. I've seen a lot of fast drivers in this lobby, so I think we'll have a really exciting race.
Yeah,
So I'm looking forward.
It's going to be a banger. I really hope so.
Now we're
And
seeing the first drivers out on track doing their out laps.
Yeah, we are.
First driver leading the way, Robbie. He can take us around the track.
Yeah, and this is our first time commentating, and we are both Norwegians, and English is not our first language, so you might see some slip-ups from us, but yeah, it's going to be fun. Looking forward to this.
As we see Robbie here coming through the track onto the last sector. So who's your favorite going into this qualifying? Who do you think will go off with the victory?
I have belief in X-Natty G. He's been commentating a lot of our races at the Academy series, and I've seen that he's a really good driver, and I think he'll be doing pretty well today.
And there's also a yellow flag. I believe that's someone just slowing down, or did I just see a crash?
Yeah.
Am I right?
No, there's no crash yet. I think we are good.
Okay. Robbie here with the first fast lap.
Is there any other people beginning on their fast lap now? I'm not sure actually. I think we have
Kebaba Riggers.
What?
Kebaba Riggers is out. No,
yeah,
he's aborted his lap. He's onto the grass. Oh, I believe he's just waiting out.
Yeah, no, I think he got out. I think he got out the way. I think he's on an out lap. Actually, I had to get out of the way of the horse of X-Natty G, which
we already have a DNF. What is this?
Are you sure? Is it?
So Robbie here setting an example of 1:16.2.
Yeah.
I believe that's
here we got
not one of the fastest laps.
Yeah, and here we got up in the stream the rules and info. As I said, 2 races, 25% qualifying. It's Q1, Q3 for the first race, and then we're going to shake things up a bit with a one-shot quali. And we got a pretty interesting point system with also a quali out there. It disappeared, but I think this is going to be a really fun, having like something a bit different from the normal things we see to get to boost this league, which serves obviously.
Black Balla here out on a fast lap.
Yeah, he's going into the I don't remember the name. Turn number 12 and 13, 12 and 13, I think. And it's going to be a really interesting turn. We can see a lot of incidents, a lot of spinalas there. It is pretty hard to complete actually, and this is going to be one of the vital points. Staying concentrated when you hit that, when you hit the combination of turns. And he's across the line and goes third fastest here. And we have it's Zegsi. I can't.
Bexify has
Yeah.
set the fastest lap of
Yeah.
1:14.9.
Really good. Not many people. He's pretty alone at the top over almost half a second, over half a second faster than his teammate Shortbread, and still waiting to see X-Natty setting a fast lap. He's currently in the pits and is looking to maybe set his fastest lap on a medium. So of course an advantage starting on the mediums instead of the softs, which is it's very obvious. And now I'm just talking without thinking of what I'm just saying, but
Yeah, I wonder what strategy is the best around Imola. We've driven here before in a league race.
yeah,
I don't remember how
50%.
but yes.
Yeah, but
This is a
here
bit
is when
because
all
I believe that any strategy is good unless you go on the hards, then you're
yeah,
then you're
if you go on the
pretty
hards
lost.
and you're just crazy. You can't when you're driving it's 16 laps. You can't. You can go the softs all the way. I believe around Imola it's not a high. It's not that much of tire wear on this track.
Yeah. So we see here McLaren setting an example of how it's done, being the best team in Q1.
Yeah, currently really good, and we have yet to see some a lot of cars setting actually a lap time if they're just keeping their cool saving tires or what they're doing. I don't really know. I have no idea, but I believe the Q2 is going to be really interesting. With of course the Q2 tire rule where you have to start on the compound you set the fastest lap time on. Of course, if you're within the top 10, and if people are going to risk it on the mediums, is it that big of a difference if you qualify on the
I can see
mediums or?
strategy here is going out on the mediums. He's out
Yeah,
on his
it's good
outlap.
that you. It's good that you interrupt me because I'm just waffling as you see Billy
who's off?
Lucy. It's Billy Misu 31 in his Alpha Tauri spinning out.
You see the Williams there, having a shake behind him.
I believe he spun out at turn 6 and 5, which is called the Variante Villeneuve. I'm not sure which Villeneuve it's got its name from, but I reckon it's the oldest one, if I were to guess. But I'm not sure. I don't have the knowledge to.
As we see many
be quite
cars
sure.
struggling in that corner.
Yeah, it's a really hard corner. If you brake too late, then you're off into the gravel and maybe into the wall. I've DNF'd there under the quali in our academy series.
Yes.
Now we see can follow Kimbo Slick.
X-Natty coming around the last corner and starting his lap now. This is going to be an exciting
He's
lap.
actually going on. Yeah, a really big hope for the man X-Natty G in his house. Actually going on mediums, trying to save compounds for the qualifying and being fastest with the mediums here in this Q1 session.
ANL also on a fast lap.
Who?
Coming around
ANL, yeah.
into Aqua
Also,
Mini Rally.
Yeah.
Keeping the car steady,
Really hard.
not sliding.
Really good. That's a prime example of how you take that corner. It's perfect, and into next. I don't remember what number these are, but it takes it perfectly actually. And there's yellow flags in sector 2 and sector 3. What
Probably someone
happened? We can
slowing down.
follow ANL NP6. Yes, probably someone just slowing down, warming tires.
ANL going
before
into the pits.
Oh, it's actually going into the pits, but ANL has a really really good
Now,
lap
where
time.
is Xnati?
I don't know actually. He
It looks
hasn't
like
set
he
the lap
didn't
time.
set. It was.
Like
Was
I
it
wonder
his
what he's
lap?
doing because he's just driving around. No, he's what did you say now?
No, I wonder why he hasn't set a lap time.
No, I was to say the same thing, and of course, a really fast driver, so I would expect him to have set a good lap time by now. But there's only 7 minutes left, and he's really using those medium tires now. And now we can see Dylan 01 in his Mercedes crossing. Where is he on the track? He's at this. I'm just waffling again. He's slowing down. He's boarding his run. I didn't know if he was on a fast lap or just on his out lap.
We have 5 drivers with medium tires in this qualifying 1 session. As we see Xnati going through the last corner. What time will he set?
Oh, he's
Just
currently
above
P11.
116.
Yeah, but he's a fast driver, and he'll have time to maybe set a new lap time on these mediums, and then maybe go into the pits and slap on those softs if it's necessary. And I don't think so. He's had a decent lap time to be on the mediums.
We have to remember it's only Q1, so
It's only Q1. A lot
you
is to
only have to
happen,
be
and
top 15. That's the most important thing.
that's true.
We have
Don't have to care
Luffy
about
going into the
getting.
danger zone, P15.
Yeah, it's currently he's on 3 laps old softs. Will they be good enough to set a competitive lap time now, or
We'll
will
have
he
to
just have to have
see.
brought in and go on a new set of tires in his Red Bull?
It's going to be exciting to see if Nico Soda can challenge that lap time,
Yeah, he's a
even though he is pretty far behind.
Yeah, but he hasn't. But he has. He has set the lap time. Is pretty far behind. There's a Nico Soda is a guy we know from the Academy series, and I hope he's doing well. As Laffy goes wide in turn 14 and 15, and probably got invalidated. I don't know. The track limits are a bit inconsistent sometimes. But is he
Luffy
trying
going
for
into
it?
the
No, he's
pits.
going into the pits, probably invalidated, and there's going
Nico
to be
Soda out on the gravel. He has spun.
he's fun. That's sad. Seeing our race competitor out on the gravel,
He has
taking a bit
spun
of the
where
day.
many others have spun as well. Corner number 6.
Corner number 6. Oh, it's a bit of a different, no, difficult corner. And it's easily to just bin it and go wide and out on the gravel, then it's over. Oh, we're spectating the other Red
Robbie
Bull
on the
of
fast.
Robbie HD.
Did he invalidate there?
Oh, maybe he's had a bit of struggle, which you often see. You lose the back end, yeah, and they invalidated the lap. That happens. That often happens. You lose the back end in Aqua Minerale, as it's called. A bit of a weird name. Maybe it makes sense on in Italian, probably, but it's a difficult corner. You may see a lot of incidents in this the combination of the 3 turns 11, 12, and 13.
Kebab on a fast lap. Coming into turn 6 now. And he keeps the car steady.
In his Williams.
We can see the Red Bull moving out of the way. to make space for
That's-
kebab.
Yeah, kebab.
Will he make this?
Yeah. This is not professional. This is not how you should do it from a commentator's point of view. But yeah, happens.
As he's
So
rounding the
into
final 2 corners, still not
combination
invalidated,
turns called Rivasa.
and he will do
Activates CRS
a...
and
Oh, that's
crosses
actually
the
a pretty good lap. He goes P3.
Ooh. That is decent from the Williams, and this looks like he's going on another. I don't know. I can't see.
Sexify
another fast lap.
putting another fast lap.
We have
114.7,
to. I think.
crushing his opponents.
I think we have to maybe think about how we how we pronounce that name. It can be a bit weird,
Yeah.
but
Oh, yeah.
think
It's a
about
tricky
it.
name. Tricky name.
What did you say? You're lagging a bit, mate.
It's a tricky. It's a tricky name.
Yeah, it's tricky. That's true. And now we are spectating Kimbo Slice 05 in his Ferrari. Haven't set a lap actually. And going through the final corners, Rivasa. And soon across the line, and it's.
Not
He's in
actually
12th.
bad. He pushes Luffy into the danger zone. No, actually he pushes
Yeah, and
Luffy
he's only done.
off Q1.
Yeah, and it's actually, and it's. It hasn't set a lap time yet, so we may see some decent times by our boy in the Ferrari.
So you can see Luffy and Cyrex, their times are really close, so
Oh, left
we can go on board with Luffy now and see if he can manage to beat Cyrex.
Mm.
Takes the corner, very important.
Looking very.
And who's
good.
out there? Okay, it's just a car waiting.
Everything is looking really good. I don't know if he's slow or fast, but it seems like he misses the apex on that corner a bit. Now going into the Ake Minerali. Oh, and he's gone wide. It's not invalidated though. It's not invalidated. And this may have an effect on his time. I don't know, but probably can. But can he? No, he's invalidated. He's invalidated. And he's not. Yeah, he's out of this Q1 session. Sadly for the Boeing RB16B, but
Can Nico Sorbo push Cyrex out of qualifying? We'll have to wait and see now.
our friend, both the friends, both the Cyrex and Nikosora have raced with us in the academy. Let's hope they are improving and joining the rest in Q2.
We have to remember there is a point system to this qualifying, so you have to do good in qualifying as well as in the race.
Yeah. That's true. It's just not. It's a bit of F2, F3 inspired. Not. It's not inspired, I would say, but it's. You get points for getting a good qualifying position. Of course, you only get points for pole in. I don't know how the rules in F2 are. I don't follow that too closely, but.
Nico Sora has not made his lap time any better, and he actually invalidated as well. So
Yes.
we're only waiting for Unique.
Yeah, but he's true. He's in the pits, so then we have this qualifying session wrapped up. We have You can try to pronounce the P1's name. So you can go through its, yeah, you know, the drill, and we have shortbread, 2 to 4, kebab riders, Billy Misu 31, Dylan, yeah, I didn't,
You can
didn't go
you
through
can
everything,
continue
but
now.
yeah, I can. But yeah, we're done with the Q1 session. What do you think, Petter?
Going to be exciting. I have never heard about it, as we may call him before,
Yeah, we just
but
call him
he
Mitz.
looks like a really fast driver and a
Yeah.
possible contender for this win.
Yeah, and we have P2 shortbread, then Kebaba Regis. I don't know how to pronounce that name.
Just
And we
call
have
him
Billy
Kebab.
Misu,
Just show him
Dylan
the
F.
names.
Yeah, Kimbo Slice, Black Bella, A11, Unique J, Robbie HT, uh, ANL NP, Exo Wolves, Bonneville, Xnati G, and Cyrex, our academy friend, just clinching the last spot. On mediums, clinching the last spot into this Q2 session. Just wait. I don't know what to say. Maybe we can. What should we talk about, Petter? Now we can look at the chat. I
Yes.
don't know. Where are you? Yes, you're here.
People
Looks
are
like you
saying that
disappeared.
Dylan is quick.
Dylan, he's on number. Where is he? Ice P4. Yeah, he only needed. No, it was it Kimbo. Was it Kimbo Slice only needed one round to get P5? Was
Someone
it
also
Dylan?
saying that they think Xnati could do well. Well, he did not do well in Q1, but maybe he was not showing off his skills.
I think that the Haas got pace as the Robbie HC again is fastest to hit the track in this Q2 session, as we see Billy Misu, who's reportedly have a really good pace, going to the medium compound tire, the yellow Pirellis, to try and start the race on the mediums. And there's currently no one that's on the track than
So
Robbie
is on his
HC.
outlap as well now.
Who? Exo Wolves, yeah.
And
Well,
Cyrex, so people are coming out now. I think Xnati will wait, just as he did in Q1.
maybe. Maybe
And
just
I
wait till
believe
the carnage of the. You believe what? Sorry for interrupting.
Itz
You.
is out now. I don't want to say his name, but Itz is out.
No? Yes.
And I think he will be fast to set the fastest lap.
Yeah. But
He's
we have
quick
all,
on this
we
track.
have all this. Yeah, it's really he's really quick on it. And I also get belief in Billy Misu, who they said was really fast, and but he's of course on the medium compound tire, which will of course be slower. Will have less grip, and then maybe we won't see his true pace. And I've seen the chat enjoying the new commentators. Thank you. We are doing our best. This is actually really fun. I don't know, just yeah, it's interesting commentating on in English, but yeah.
Robbie coming down to Aqua Minerale now. And he keeps the car steady. Gets it through.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, now into the, what's the name? Variante Alta. That's smooth, that's good.
Turn 11 and 12.
I think that Robbie is pretty quick. He's
Rounding the
pace
last
also.
corners now.
Rivazza, as they're called. You have to know the track names. No, the corner names.
116.3. We know that it's Sexify will set a 114 most likely, so Roby
Yeah,
has to
totally.
watch out.
Maybe I don't know how the pace will develop over the qualifying session or during Q2 and Q3, but we may see. Do you think we can see the 113
I
in
think it's going to
Q3?
be hard. As we see EXO
Yeah,
putting 116, Cyrex 116.
and we follow the McLaren of Itziad. I don't know if he's invalidated. He's invalidated, so we won't be seeing anything. It's just warming his, or maybe slowing down, maybe going into the pits. I don't know.
He's going for
Start
a
new lap.
new lap. It's Sexify is going for a new lap
Yes.
after
And we
his
got
previous attempt got invalidated.
yes, we got NPG on his hot lap right now, and we have people in the chat saying we should consider commentating for a full-time job. And yeah, why not? We have to
Why not? Why
ask
not?
the people in the Via Sport. And now we have Dylan, fastest right now. Bit of a slide from NP6 down at Ake Minerali, and rounding these chicanes has actually got a purple middle sector. Can he?
So set the fastest lap of 1:15.9. That's a pretty good lap, but Dylan right behind him.
I'm still waiting for it to set a banger of a lap, and
But he has invalidated again. So
yes. Ooh. Maybe I have to maybe I have to set on instead of tires, or he's probably fast enough to.
ANL has set the
To-
fastest lap. 1:15.6.
That's,
And Xnaty
pretty close
now
at the
showing
top.
off his pace in Q2.
Yes, but yeah. And we now follow Kimbo Slice 05, and I think he's invalidated. He also so too many invalidations. Can't keep up with it.
It's a hard track.
It's a hard track. Hard to keep it on the track. Now we're seeing Bonneville 99 in the Aston Martin, going third fastest. That's a pretty decent time, I would say, and yeah, I don't know what more to say. Still waiting for it to set a what?
Him on a new fastest lap attempt, I might say.
Kimbo Slice, yeah. If you were talking about the same person.
Yes. And Kebab going for it in the Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, he has invalidated as well. So he's not going to set a lap time anytime
what do you
soon.
think about getting? Peter, what do you think about getting? You have to to listen to me. What do you think? But what do you think about taking pole? Is it an advantage to start from the pole position here at Imola, because it's a pretty long run down
No,
until turn
it's a
one.
long drive into turn one, so anything can happen,
Yeah,
even though
so-
you're starting P3 even.
Yeah, if you get a decent start and get a nice toe down into the first turns, then you might be onto something. It's not as OP as in Mexico, of course. It's starting on pole is pretty much worthless, but
Yeah, but I
quite a
think
narrow first
starting
turn.
on pole is it gets you a little bit of advantage, but not too big, because the run into turn 1 and 2 is so long. But Unique has set a new fastest lap with 1:15.1.
It's a really good lap time from the.
As Kebab
Alpine.
goes up to
It's
into
Kebab.
P2.
That was very dramatic. Yes, Kebab. It's
I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Just driving straight over the gravel.
Oh, and there is just. I think I'm a bit delayed for me, so I
Yeah. But
yeah,
currently,
just driving.
Cyrex, Black, Eats, and Billy and A11 are the ones that are in danger. I think
Yeah.
It's 65 will go out now and set a pretty good lap.
I hope so. He wrote in the chat that he'll be starting his lap and hope we will maybe see a good lap time from from the McLaren. We got Billy Meese just strolling around the track waiting to.
He has an invalidated lap time.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's 65 is going out on a fast lap, going through Aqua Minerale. Nails it
Yes,
perfectly.
our favorite turn. He's a good driver, so I think he'll be onto something now. A good.
Oh, still not invalidated. This could be a really good lap time.
Just follow Billy.
And we switch over
Me
65,
too.
going through the last corners. What will the time be? And it's a 1:14.8.
Oh, yeah. He's fast.
Taking the lead by a mile.
That McLaren is rapid. He's really rapid, and do you
But that
think?
leaves his teammate out in the dark in P11.
Yes. Shortbread is actually trying to qualify on the mediums, but is it that big of a difference having to start because it's a 25% race? Do you need to? Is it?
I don't
that
think
big
it
of a
makes any
difference if you start
difference
on mediums?
really, but
You of course you get
you could get some
soft,
free air.
yeah, you get fresh softs or that yeah, you get fresh softs in the race, and that's of course OP against mediums that has driven a couple of laps, but I don't think it's that much of a difference. Now we follow
Dylan coming through
into the
P4.
last turns. P4. And we're seeing X Strategy on the wet tires. What is Saas doing here? What is he doing? Is he like trying to? I said something about. I read something in the chat that Gunther Stein has told X Strategy to set on the wet tires, and it's actually happened. It has happened, and now. It's just, yeah, I think he's true anyways. He's got a strong lap time, 1:15.6, but it's just going round and I don't know, maybe just for the bands, I think.
Shortbread just squeezes Exovolves out of the Q3 qualification.
Yeah, but Exowolves is lining up he's in the pits now. He's set on fresh softs, and I think he'll maybe he'll improve. I don't know.
Go for a final lap attempt, I believe.
Attempt. Yeah. And we got
And Roby
the
here
one
is
who we had
out
really. What?
in the Roby is out
You're lagging. You're lagging
outside the top
Peter.
10. Lagging?
Outside. Yeah, a bit. So I can't. When you start to talk, I can't hear you.
Oh,
I can't hear you saying what you're. Well, I'm just waffling, but can't hear what you're supposed to. But I can't hear you, you know. No, I'm
someone in the chat saying, I think I see a rain cloud.
Yeah, probably it's a bit of cloudy here. And,
The bold strategy
Imola.
Xnat is going out with here.
Yeah, really bold, really bold.
A11 out on his actually first lap attempt. He's not set a lap.
Oh, that's interesting tactics. but maybe
Cyrex
it will work.
also Cyrex also on a fast lap.
He's currently. I don't know what he's doing. I can't see how if he's doing good compared to anyone else, but
He's
it would be.
he's 100 of his current time in the first sector. So it's not the best
Maybe.
lap, but he might be able to make one more laps.
Yeah. I have to mention it again. Our academy friend, it would be fun if he makes it through and loses the back end a bit in the Acque Minerali, and it's yeah. Just waffling a bit
11
again.
coming through the last corners. Will he set a better lap time? No, he won't actually. He has invalidated. So, but he will
Oh,
do another lap.
was it Exo Wolf you were talking about?
No,
I was just a
A11.
bit in my
And A11 is off!
A11.
Off into the barriers!
He's off!
He's off! We have a youth.
Ay. Oh, what's that? What's the...
Squeezing the barrier.
Yeah.
That's not good
When
for
you
him
don't
at
go
all
out for
because
a...
he will miss out on Q1.
That was... do you remember where A11 ended up in the Q1 session?
I don't remember.
No, I don't remember. It was just I suddenly just watching the Q2 and he's just there. I don't
Yes.
can't remember.
Cyrex messing up his. No, actually not.
Yeah, but now we're following Roby HT on a fast lap. He's through the Acque Minerale, keeps
It
on
looks
track.
like he's faster than his previous lap, but
Roby?
my
Talking about him?
yes, Robbie, but
Yeah.
my graphics might show wrong.
Maybe.
Coming through the last corners now. What lap time? Oh, he goes into the pit, so it wasn't on a fast lap.
Oh.
Then Robbie Shortbread on a fast lap here. Shortbread has been pushed out of the top 10.
He had a really, I think he had a pretty good
Yeah, he had a
Q1
pretty good
session, if I'm not wrong.
Q1. Both McLaren
Yeah.
on top.
Yeah.
What is he going to do now?
And the checker
Hey,
flag
it's
is of course up.
Squeezes Bunnywall outside.
Ooh. Oh, that's a really good time by Shortbread, and the top 5 is really close. Oh, everybody within 3/10, and this is just going to be a magnificent Q3 session, I believe.
So Lars,
Maybe
take us through our top 10.
I don't think I will have the time now. Maybe I have to wait until
Yeah,
the loading screen.
we'll have to wait.
You have to wait, I think. But I think that it will stick it on pole in the Q3
Yeah, it's
session. Yeah, he's looking strong, looking
Now you can
really,
take us
really
through
good.
our top 10.
Number 1 is Sexify, number 2 NP6, then Unique J, Kebab Ragers, Shortbread 224, Exo Wolf, Black Bola, Dylan F01, X Natty G, and then Kimbo Slice 05 in the Ferrari, snatching the last Q3 place.
We have McLaren, Williams, and Haas taking both their cars into Q3.
That's a rare sight. But actually, both Red Bulls are out. That's a bit sad for me as a Red Bull fan, but it's only a virtual race, this one. So it's not a. Luckily, it's not a big deal for me.
The chat saying Dylan for pole in Q3. It's going to be exciting. Yes.
Where did he end up in the Q1 session? I don't remember.
No,
Oh.
He wasn't that far up the grid. I don't remember either. I think he was around P5, I believe.
Yeah, but then we should have to think a bit better about the results in the qualifying session from now on. We have to
Remembering.
remember so we actually can tell, make some predictions about the qualifying sessions.
So now we have 12 minutes of Q3, as we see many of the drivers getting out on track.
Yeah. Um, Actually, MP6 hitting the track first. Now we don't know. Now that we don't have Roby's, both session was out first, but he's knocked out right
No, I
now.
believe Kebab is out first.
And oh, it's a bit of showboating from It's Sexify because he's going out on the mediums. Looking,
Oh,
he's not out
out
yet,
on the
but he's in the
mediums
pits.
in Q3. That's an
Uh,
exciting strategy.
that's really that's really interesting. That's really interesting. And yeah, I don't know what he's trying to do, but I don't understand why I didn't use it in the Q2 session because it seemed like he had a lot of pace. He had lots of pace to actually to going through on the mediums because it's so fast. And I'm just repeating myself, but
It's alright,
yeah, a bit
as we
bit,
see
bit nice.
Kebab leading
And
the way with the first fast lap. The good thing
that was
about
actually
Q3 is
before.
that the track isn't all that crowded. You can get some space
Yeah, that's
to
really good.
get some space to
Get some
perform your lap.
clean air. And yeah. Who was the first? Was it Kebabs who was the first one out? Yeah, it is.
Kebab is the first one out, but we're following A&L now, going through
And
two of the
P6.
hard corners, making it pretty good.
Yeah, through the Variante Villeneuve, as it's named. The next car, I don't know all the names and the numbers, but it's
Now
looking.
coming down to turn 11,
Oh,
Aqua Minerale,
it looks.
and he
It looks
makes
good.
it actually.
Loses the rear end a bit, but as long as you keep it on track in that corner, I mean,
Kebab
then
coming through the
then it's
last
decent.
corners now. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Coming through the last corners and setting a 1:15.4. Not that good, but
But it's okay.
it's a lap.
Maybe if we take if we take reference from the and we have Unique J setting a pretty decent lap, maybe about P4 P5 if we would think about the last quali session, the Q2.
ANL invalidating and going into the pits.
Yeah, and now we can
It's
see the point
Sexify
system
also going
happening.
into the pits after invalidating. He is dropping the medium tires actually. It looks like.
Oh, I think smart
Do
move
you
by him.
think he'll
It was
continue on the
just a been
mediums?
who? It's Sexify?
Is Sexify?
Yeah, but I don't think he will go out on the mediums in a Q3 lap. Uh, uh, that would be really weird.
Really
But
weird.
yeah,
Shortbread coming through the last two corners now, and he sets a time of 1:15.2, takes the lead of the Q3 session.
both McLarens are looking rapid around here. Maybe a 1-2 finish for them. Bold prediction is of course you should of course keep it on the track before you can, or even get to the get to the race before I can talk about it. But they are looking really good, both of them.
We're following Kimmy here, who has invalidated, so we're not gonna see a faster lap time from him now.
Oh.
But Shortbread looks to be
And
on
it's-
another fast lap.
Yeah, we have to maybe switch over to him. I don't know, or we should just keep with Kimbo's slice. There's a lot of. There's not really much I can't speak
Happening
again,
at
but
the time.
there's not. You know you get it. You know what I'm trying to say.
Shortbread
But,
also going into the pits.
And now we're following X Strategy. He's going soon on a fast lap. I believe that's
Rounding
his,
the
yeah, his
last
soft starting.
corner.
Oh, almost a bit wide, loses the back end a bit. And
Now we're going to follow him around the lap, going into turn 2 and 3. Sticking it pretty good, but invalidates, so... He
Oh!
spins it off
Oh,
into
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
barrier. Did he get
Luckily
any
for
damage,
him,
or is the car good?
maybe. I have to refresh my stream. It's
Over to
too
Dylan.
late. No, it's delay. Dylan. And we have a poll in the chat on who will be on pole, and there's the options are Sexify, Unique, J, Shortbread, Dylan, or someone else, and there's actually someone else who's leading. I thought it would be Sexify after watching the two first session, but it's not. I believe in someone else who's participating in this Gavra one-off event. And I've also seen that Dylan has a pretty decent fan base in the chat. He seems to be like a popular man.
It's coming
And let's
onto the... And it takes third position. P3 for Dylan. With a 115.4. It looks like everybody's a lot slower in Q3, or is it just that we're
Yeah, I
waiting
don't know.
for its
Just
Sexify to set a 114 lap?
yeah.
Maybe.
Cause you said it like it's like the lap times have dropped a bit from the last session, but it's still.
Sorry to interrupt you, ANL coming through the last corners. Set past the slap of 115.088.
Oh, that's a good lap. I think he might be on the front row with that lap, and
It's going to be
now we
exciting
also-
to see if its
yeah.
Sexify can perform.
He's out. He's actually going on the mediums. He's just.
No.
Is he just
No,
showboating?
no.
Is it,
Are
what?
you sure?
It says on the stream. I'm following the stream.
My graphics
He's
says that he's on the
he's
softs, so I believe the graphics on the stream are wrong.
Yeah, I'm using my spectating via the PlayStation now, and it's on the softs. That's you're correct with that. It would be really weird of him going with the medium, the yellow Pirellis.
I don't know if ANL is on another fast lap or if he's just bringing the car into the pits. But he looks to be going in a certain speed.
Yeah, he looks like he's.
No, I think he's just bringing it into the pits.
He pulls over into the pits.
Almost losing it through the fourth corner. Around
What?
him.
I agree with what you're saying. You are still lagging.
Shortbread
Fix
almost
your
losing
internet,
it.
man.
Is it bad?
It's okay. Sometimes it's just like I don't know. Maybe it's only for me, but I reckon it's for the guys following the stream
I
also.
think it's for everybody.
Probably.
Now we only have 2 minutes left of this Q3 session before we are going to take you along 25% race here around Imola.
Now we're following It's Sexify on his fast lap, going down to the Acque Minerale. Probably a bit behind you guys, and it's probably a bit of delay, but he nails it absolutely perfectly and always set a really strong sector time. He's invalidated.
Yeah, he has
didn't,
invalidated going into the
I
last
didn't
two
see-
corners. But
Uh,
now he
Yeah, did he invalidate over the?
needs to start a new lap. No, he can't go into the pits. So he starts a push lap, and now
Sexify?
it's important that he makes this.
Yeah, he can't bin it now.
As we follow him into the second and third corner. Places the car pretty good.
This looks pretty good. Now yeah, can't have any slip-ups now. It's going. Oh, it looks like he's not attacking the corners as aggressively as we've seen in the other qualifying sessions, but you can understand that he's saving so he can get a decent lap time in, as he soon will be heading down to the Acque Minerali. And
Oh, has a little spin in the Aqua Minerale, but sticks.
Not a spin.
No, not a spin. A little
Lost the
moment.
traction.
Little moment.
Yeah, bit of a moment. But oh, it's beautiful over turn 14 and 15 down to Ravasi, as I think it's called, the last two corners on the track.
And he's through the last corner. Will he make this? And he goes fastest with a 1:14.8. Both the McLarens
strong.
filling out the front row.
That's yeah, good. And
Unless
both,
someone like
and we have-
Xnati could
and we
take
actually have
that P2.
Is Xnat is still out on the track?
Xnati is still out on the track.
Oh, we have three now, sub 15 seconds times. First time we've seen that in this qualifying. We now could follow. Is there anyone out on a fast lap now?
Red, I believe, is out in the fast laps. Xnati
If you could follow Xnati.
and Exo.
Oh, Xnati! Oh, he's in the bars! I expected him. He's in the bars. He's in
And
the
he
bars.
has
He's out.
retired. Lost a
out.
wheel. Oh,
As Unique goes fastest, and Unique
goes fastest. They won 14.6.
What a time! What a lap time! There's a lot happening now. Oh.
Yeah, Bob, all so
Peace.
retiring.
And now we have our our qualifying wrapped up with Unique J on pole position. Join the pole position with him on the front row. It's Sexify with a 1:14.8 lap, and we also got it's another 1:14 lap with Shortbread on the third place. Oh, yeah, these.
That was
Last,
a really exciting ending to the qualifying.
This was fun. This was fun.
So we have Unique on pole for Williams. And both the McLarens
Can take us
right
through
after.
this, Petter.
Xnati P4, A&L joining him, P5, Exo Wolves and Dylan, P6 and 7, and Blackballa on 8, and Kebab on 9th. Kimbo's nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to get used to these names because they're
Yeah. We are
It's
getting
awkward
used
to
to
say
this
them.
throughout this evening. Oh, This is This is going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to this race. I'm really looking forward to it. Because the qualifying session, especially the last minute, oh, it's raining. Actually going to be
Raining! It's raining! Oh,
heavy
oh,
rain.
oh!
Ooh, this can
That's
be
a real plot twist. And it's raining down. Like, or I shouldn't say that. But I
It's
think
pouring
this
down, you mean?
this is definitely full wet. And
Yeah, it has to be. See, it's ponds, if you can say that. It's standing water all over the, at least in the pit lane, as we can see. The one who's uh, watching this stream. This is exciting. This is going to be fun. Imagine first turn now. It's a really narrow 1-2 chicane, and then it's of course a long run down, so you might get 3 wide, and probably maybe a safety car after the first lap. I don't know what the damage rate is on, but will there be a formation lap? I don't know. I hope so.
yes,
Yeah, it's a formation lap. Yeah,
there's a
so
formation.
the,
Unique leading the way.
yes, Ines
People
Williams.
trying to warm up their tires in these, should I say, terrible conditions.
It is full wet actually. No one actually taking a yarn opener in the World Cup World Championship. If anyone has seen that, starting on Inters and then hoping for it to dry up and then being just faster than anyone else. But I don't know how the weather will develop throughout this race.
I also believe that a 25% race is a bit too short to come up with those strategies.
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times in career mode. The condition can change rapidly, especially around Imola. There's like almost every time I drive around Imola, it's raining, but it can.
But the predicted strategy around here is zero
It's
stop.
just wet all the time.
But you can't do a one stop, but you might make
it would just be a waste.
With the one stop.
I think you'll.
Yeah, it depends on if you get damaged. If you get damaged, you just have to send it into pits.
Yeah, then it's obvious. But maybe if it's a safety car out, people will actually go on and change to fresh rubber, changing it to the. Maybe if someone doesn't have anything to lose, they go for the Inters, hoping that they may be faster and catching everyone else. But we don't know. This is. Oh, and
so taking a spin.
Taking a look, having a spinalla. It's one of the favorites. Spinning.
Probably making some tire heat there, but
yeah,
I believe it's going
got
to
his tires up to temperature,
cool down until the race start.
Spin.
So we have 19 drivers here lining up for a 16 lap race.
And
we will soon see the lights.
We had Lee Craig, 8791, actually joining the race in between the quali and the race session. So that's be interesting to see if he can do something.
If he has any pace.
Yeah, interesting.
Now the lights start shining and we have 5 red lights. And it's a long one, but away we go here at Imola. Unique leading the way. And X90, we up to P2.
And it's sexy
also following through. It's 65. It's 65. Where is it 65?
Yeah, he's dropped down to 7th. he got a terrible start and then hit the barriers. He's down into 8.
Short red taking P2 from X90.
If you can get him some position changes on the...
Billy making 5 positions on the start.
I think he's rapid.
He's rapid. He's doing these overtakes like they're nothing.
We got position change and Dylan is gone up 3 places and Billy missed 6. His 60 was gone down 7 places. And Lee Craig actually making a really good start, going all the way from 19th to 14th.
We have a yellow flag. We have a yellow flag.
What is happening at sector 2 and 3 here at Imola?
Oh. I think A11 has gone off the track.
Yeah, I think so. It's at least.
And
And
Luffy
same with
as
Luffy.
well.
Oh, maybe they had. Maybe they bumped into each other. Had a little
Unique, of
incident.
course, setting the
What
fastest lap.
is that? I don't know who went off. I just saw someone going off the track. Couldn't see who. But it's some, I think.
I don't
it's,
see any yellow flags, so
No,
I
but
don't
I
know.
saw some.
I think it's our Ferrari. It's Kim.
Yeah,
Kim
it was-
Bobslice going into the pits.
Yeah, now he's in the pits now. It's
Does he have
some
damage?
Probably.
Using all the positions that's the, and he's going on to the interns.
Interns.
I-
Interns.
interns, I mean, sorry.
Oh, he's doing a Jan upp med. Jan upp med. Oh, and it's nothing, not much really happening. It's still Unique J leading the way, and Shortbread at P2 and Xnatty G up into P3 with Exo Wolves.
Now getting close, and he's overtaking Dylan. And he's made the move before the chicane.
Oh.
Will Dylan come back at him?
Good pace.
Laying in the slipstream.
No, I think he's too. Yeah, he has to wait for the
He's too far behind.
long straight, and probably try to outbraking into the first turn. Struggling a bit with grip, of course. That's it's expected when you are driving in the wet, and he doesn't look like he's near enough to get him into the first turn.
Shortbread kind of losing Unique now. This
Yeah,
is
Unique
not
looks-
what he wants.
looks
He wants
fast.
to stick with him.
Looks really fast. Yes, and there's also between Cyrex and Bonneville a bit of a going nice, struggling to find the words, but the Bonneville are pulling away from Cyrex, and they're just on pack from 12 and downwards, and now I'm
It's
struggling a
X5
bit to
with a
speak
3-second time penalty already. in
oh,
this race.
already.
And
Yeah,
Luffy.
it's gone from bad to worse for the I would say rapid driver is really fast.
Exo Bulls here matching his teammate's pace,
Yeah,
trying to get as close as he can, and Shortbread has closed the gap now to only 4 tenths.
So it looks like the top four is pulling away a bit.
Lee
Maybe
Craig with
the-
another penalty as well.
I'm not okay. Yeah.
And
And
Exo
the
Wolves
current
setting the
standings
fastest
is McLaren leading by after qualifying point system. McLaren leading, then Williams, Haas, Alpine, Mercedes, Aston Martin, Red Bull, Ferrari, Alfa Tauri, and then Alfa Romeo at the last place in these standings. But a lot can happen. Looking, it's going to be an interesting race. Of course, a lot can happen when it's raining around this. It's a bit of a tricky track in the rain. So this is going to be interesting.
We can see Dylan closing in on Black Bala, but losing the time that he has made up. And is now
you mean
a
opposite?
bit
Black
far
Bala.
behind.
Yeah. And there's a
Exo
real
Wolves has
gap that is formed.
overtaken Xnatty, and Xnatty is back in his starting position P4.
Oh, teammates, the horses are going at it. Will Gunther be happy now? With the cars racing each other hard.
Sox is off in sector 2 and 3.
He's out! He's out! Maybe this will trigger a safety car. We wait to see.
It is,
Yes,
it
it's a
is.
safety car. It is a
It's a
safety car.
safety car. What
Oh,
will
this
people do now?
I
is
think
the
everyone will stay out.
Inters
I don't think the Inter will. You see, Kimbo Slice has dropped further behind after changing to the Inter, so I don't think Inters are the way to go. Ooh. This can really shake things up a bit.
So Cyrex is the first driver to retire from this race. There might
Did
be
anyone
more.
catch what?
There might be more considering that they're driving on really harsh conditions.
Yeah. Did anyone catch, or did you catch where Cyrex went off?
He went off right after Aqua Minerale at
Oh,
turn 11 and 12.
Was it the? I have to check the. Was it at the? Was it at the Aqua Minerale or the chicanes after 14 and 15?
No, between Aqua Minerale and the
So
chicanes.
between, so we got probably got a bad exit, a lot of overstay probably out of the Aqua Minerale.
Yeah, in these conditions you could lose the car even though you're in fifth gear, so
it's
you
hard.
have to be
It's
careful.
really hard. Oh, and we have, whilst we were waffling, a lot of people have actually gone on to the Inters. The people at the back taking, and actually Dylan, who was in a decent position when the safety car
There
got
are
deployed.
many people on the interns now. Maybe they have got a hint from Jeff.
Maybe it has been maybe the conditions are getting better. And there's the house of X strategy pulling into the pits. I think I saw. I'm not sure.
No. He's staying out. He's staying out.
Oh, I think then he may. Oh, I swear
It's
I saw
Nico
him
Sora is going out into the pits.
Nico Sora. Ooh.
Changing from full wets to inter. No, he's staying out on the full wets.
What? Well, but
He didn't even change his front wing.
Oh, that's
what has happened here.
To say like Hamilton, that's some interesting tactics. Yeah. Why would he do that?
There's already 5 drivers that
he's
has
in an Alpine,
penalties.
so it's maybe a part of El Plan, but I don't know. But I'm really excited, looking forward and excited to see how the Inters will do in these conditions.
Alpha Tauri has done really great this race. Both Billy Misu and Lee Craig has made up a lot of positions during this race.
Yeah, Lee Craig joined in between the quality session and the race has been.
Oh! And someone has lost the front wing. Who was this?
Who is it? I think it's Dylan.
I think it's the Alfa Romeo.
I saw it. Wait,
I think it's the Alfa Romeo. He just got a penalty. I believe it's him.
Oh. Tuntiri Parina.
The Alfa Romeo time penalty. Getting another penalty. Yes, it must have been him.
I think it is him.
We'll have to wait and see who goes into the pits.
Tuntiri.
Exowus has also gotten a penalty now. As we ending the safety car.
Maybe. And this Unique J has gone off to a really good start there.
And the Alfa Romeo is going into the pits.
Ooh. Maybe the teams 2 doesn't seem good enough for the. He's going on the. It's 65 is going on the Inters. Has picked up damage, so he had to go into pits. But it's really weird that he did it now.
Oh, exactly. G having a big moment, almost losing it.
Yeah. And it's not really anything much has happened as we follow.
ANL has overtaken X Natty G.
Are you sure? Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm sorry.
But
I wasn't.
X90G is closing in. He's closing in. He's right on the back of A&L. Can he be able to make this overtake? Tries it around the outside. Locks up. Going around the final corners. Still on the outside. And he makes the move stick.
Oh, and A&L, I think he got pushed a bit wide by X90G, who lost a bit of time there.
Yes,
I'm not
X90G
sure.
was closing the gap. And we have a safety car again! Who is
Nico
off?
Sora! Nico Sora is out! Nico Sora is out! Nico Sora! Did
Where
anyone
is
see
he
where?
out? He's out in the last corners.
I saw someone going into the... Lee Craig is in the pits! He's gone on to Inters. I have to see... I have to get up my own... Yeah, it's on Inters. Oh. This is...
Nico Sora has lost it in the last corner. So this is a race of safety car. You could say.
Yes. That's
But now it's going to be exciting to see who will stop for Inters.
Oh, there's a lot. Half the grid is now on the Inters. This is really interesting. Will the Inters be any faster than the wets that has gone 7 laps now? Oh. And penalties that we can go through. I have it up on my screen here. We have Exo Wolves with 5, the same with X90G. And Kebab have 5 seconds also. Dylan has got actually 8 seconds. Probably collided with someone during the safety car and got one for track limits. Luffy's got 6. Lee Craig 3 seconds. And 865 also with 3 seconds.
Everyone going into the pits now. Or not
Who's
everyone,
going into the pits?
but many.
Unique J, our race leader, is going into the pits. Williams, oh, it's on the Inters. It looks like
The
the conditions are
McLaren
getting.
stays out on their 8-year-old.
Oh, this
On their
this
8-year-old
is
tires.
interesting. Woo.
And the people that went on Inters earlier on has overtaken Unique and his followers.
It's only 2 people now. It's only Shortbread and Billamis is 2 rapid drivers now on 8 laps old wets, and they will now be
Billy
1
has
lap behind.
left the session.
Left what? He's probably.
He's ghosted. He's ghosted. He's left the session.
Let's hope he's rejoining. He will be rejoining again.
Probably some
we can't
internet
lose him.
problems.
Probably, but we can't lose him. That would be too sad. He's joined again.
That's good.
That's what we like to see.
Billy actually has made up 12 positions in this race.
Oh.
And Luffy following up by making up 11 positions.
But now we don't know. But do you think that the Inters are faster than the wets?
Yeah, you have to believe so.
Yes.
Everyone is on
So
Inters.
many people are going into the pits.
And now the rest is pitting. Or?
Oh, Billy Muse pits. He pits.
Shortbread stays out!
Oh, this will be interesting. Billy Muse will
Only
he?
one on the wet. 5-second time penalty.
That was for Dylan, I believe.
No, not for Dylan. It was for
Wasn't it?
either Lee Craig or
I
Dylan
can
dropping. No, he is in the pits. Billy in the pits.
check.
Why is Billy in the pits?
Yeah, he changed to Inters. That's why he's in the pits.
Wasn't he on the interns before?
No, he wasn't.
Shortbread leading this group
Billy-
with 9-year-old wets.
9-year-old, oh, so
9 laps.
But
Nine laps all.
it looks now it has to be Inter conditions. Now that our driver on the second place actually went into the pits to set on the Inters, and yeah, he's dropped all the way to down to 14th place, so he's got a pretty big job now.
He has
to
now
get up.
lost all his positions that he made up.
Yeah, but
At
I'm
the
really
start of the
excited to see
race.
Shortbread. He chose to keep
Yeah,
position. Oh, but he's a rapid driver, you know. He's a rapid driver, but so
yeah.
is
Safety car is in this lap.
oh, Kimbo Slice is also a fast driver.
Oh, you can
so...
see Shortbread lining up
I-
some tactics here. How will he perform this restart? It has been a slow race because of the safety car.
And the rain, of course, also. But yeah, safety
Yeah.
cars to take a lot of the blame for being that slow. And I think the safety car is in now. It's taking it really easy. Shortbread getting hit into the tires.
Now,
And he accelerates,
flat.
accelerates. Has he? Oh, and Kimbo Slice is pretty close. He's close. And there's someone gone in the wall. There's someone gone in the wall. Hey, how
what do you need? An A&L!
so close.
It's a massive crash!
What's happening? What is happening?
They're all out!
What's happened? We need to know. Oh, yeah.
Our
No.
previous race leader, Unique, has
They're
gone
not
off
guessing.
into the barriers.
Oh, what can Shortbread now do? As he's just a bit of a random switch for me, but
Shortbread is actually not.
this is interesting.
Shortbread is not
Shortbread is
actually losing that much time.
he's leading. He's leading, and we got Kimbo Slice, and he's on. They got the other the boys and or girls on the Inters and trying to hunt the leader down through Aqua Minerala and goes a bit wide. Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo slice through the chicane. Oh, and Shortbread loses the grip. Kimbo slice right behind. He will try to overtake, but it closes the gap.
You see, he's not.
Kimbo slice still
I
behind,
think
still
he's
behind.
trying to get a good exit now. You see, he's struggling a bit. Shortbread. I think he's on the wrong compound, but he's fast driver.
Shortbread is pitting. He's pitting and losing out on the win.
What is happening? And this is like, oh, we could get a really good.
The fastest lap.
And now we got Bonnie was all the way down at I don't know where, but it. Oh yeah.
And we have a yellow flag. Yellow flag. What has happened? What has
I
happened?
don't think.
It's Sexify is out. Sexify is out.
It's out. No, he was.
McLaren favorites only have one driver left.
I think he was out a couple of rounds ago.
Oh.
He was out on the safety car.
No. I saw him run straight. I saw his yellow flag.
You sure?
Yeah, I think he crashed this lap.
Oh, I think.
Kimbo Slice now leading the way in his Ferrari.
And we got Bonnie and Kimbo Slice both were out of the Q2 session in qualifying.
Shortbread
He's now
messing
leading the race.
up the strategy and pitting after the safety car.
Oh, that's what I said. I told you yeah, about like 4 laps into the race that these conditions change. I changed with a blink of an eye what.
Jim making a move on Luffy now. Luffy goes wide and making that position.
There's a train that
As we see, they're going 3 wide. Billy, Tunt, and Luffy. Who's gonna come out in front?
Oh, this is
Luffy
interesting.
takes
Oh,
the
the back
position.
with the touch. No. Oh, and this goes. It went like a dream actually. Oh yeah.
Is Lee Craig looking for a move on his teammate? Down the inside he goes! Pushes his teammate a little bit wide and makes the move stick.
Oh, that's a good move. It's a bit hard overtaking into that corner, but if you got the inside line, you have to make that move stick.
Especially in the rain, because then you don't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
any on the outside.
Yeah, you're
Can the
basically effed.
Ferrari now make a move on Luffy? Hey, the flag! Who is out? Who is out?
I think it's because of there's a lot happening now. And it's A11 is spun. He's spun.
A11 has spun,
Spun his Ferrari.
and
He's
Luffy
very
getting overtaken by the Alfa Romeo.
And now we head into. There's only 3 laps left of this race. Imola is leading the way. Honeywell right behind. Then got
Considering Kimbo Slice's 5-second time penalty, we currently have Bonnewall in the lead of this.
Bonnewell just came out of nowhere.
And Shortbread showing off his pace, setting a fastest lap.
Yeah. Just have to expect it on brand new Inters. But what has happened to McLaren? Everything seemed so good, but then it just wasn't seeming good.
It just fell apart.
Yeah, everything just fell apart. Have to settle down and really just get there.
We can see Xnati here closing up on Black Balla, which also is closing up on Roby.
One.
There's a yellow flag in sector 3. Dylan! Dylan is out!
Is you out? What's happened? Did you
He's
catch
out
it? Did you
into
catch
the
it?
tires right after the chicane.
Oi, oi, oi.
We're
I think
only left with 12 drivers now.
There's 2 laps to go. Bonneville still leading the line. But Kimbo Slice is
Bonneville has
on.
actually overtaken Kimbo Slice.
Yeah, we didn't even notice that was so many other things going on. Oh, but Kimbo Slice is closing in as you see. Roby
Xnati and Black Balla coming close to Roby.
They're all fighting for the last podium, last step on the podium. That's I can say that.
Xnati gets the 3-second time penalty.
Oh,
This could really mess up his placement. But we see he has a good run through the chicane. Can he make this move stick on Black Balla? He wants the inside. He goes for the inside. Through the last corners. And they touch! And they touch! And Roby is out! He has spun!
Oh, it's spun! Oh!
He's made the move on Black Balla stick! But is he letting Black Balla through again? No, it looks like he's fighting it.
Well, what will happen? This is a drag race down into turn 1.
Black Balla
Turn
getting
two,
the
I think.
position.
Oh, will Xnati go for the move? No, it's too far behind.
Xnati just touched Black Balla in his rear wheel and it had a dominoes effect.
I missed
Where's the
I
yellow
missed,
flag? Yellow flag. Lee
think it's
Craig
Lee
is
Craig.
out in the last sector, but he's
going
still in the
slowly.
race.
Yeah, he's got 19 seconds worth.
19 seconds worth of time penalty.
Why are you repeating me?
Kimbo Slice with the 8-second. He will go down the order when the last lap is finished.
We have completely forgotten about the penalties.
Bonnewall coming around the final corners in this race now.
Yeah. Yes. Through the.
Trying to keep the car on the track.
Oh, yes, at the back end, but that will be. She's going to. Yeah.
He's out into the barriers.
And there is Bonneville who wins the first race of this Gavra Racing one-off event. Just out of nowhere. Just came out of
It's
nowhere
not
from...
taking his starting position P4, Kimbo
Yeah.
Slice P3, and
Oh,
the
actually,
Alfa Romeo
Tunturi Parda. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Sounds a bit Finnish to me, but
taking P2.
yeah, just out of nowhere. Another driver just out of nowhere. Oh, this was interesting. This was fun.
I believe either Red Bull or Ferrari did did the best finish combined as a team.
Yeah, probably. Oh, what do you think, Petter? What do you think about this race?
It was an exciting race with many twists and turns.
Yeah, lot of things happening. Lot of things happening. Oh, this was fantastic. Really good race.
But I believe Xnati, he must get a penalty for that move on Bonnewall. He just
I didn't see that.
totally
I
banged
didn't
his
see
wheel.
that. When was it?
It was at the 2 final turns.
I missed that. It wasn't Bonnewall. Bonnewall won the
No,
race. Sorry.
I'm kidding. It was Blackballa.
But I probably the problem is I missed it. I was looking at the time penalties on my own screen, so I missed the most interesting in this race. But
So your top
Bonnewall
10 here
winning
around
the
Imola.
first race. The Finnish driver Tunturi Perina snatches the P2 with Kimbo Slice on P3. The next NetG, Robbie HG, Kebab, Luffy, Billy Misu, A11, then Shortbread, and Lee Craig. That was everyone who ended up finishing, and of course Black Balla, who got done a bit dirty in one of I think it was the penultimate lap. But there we have it wrapped up. The first race.
Now I believe we're going into one-shot qualifying before
one-shot
having a new
25%
race.
Yes. And I'm looking forward to one-shot qual. You only have one chance to make it. That will make it really, really interesting.
Yeah, we could see some interesting finishes.
Yeah. And is there anything interesting going on in chat? I don't think so. Currently, just Dylan seems to be a really popular man in the chat.
Yeah.
And let's hope he got a decent finish, didn't he? Didn't he?
Yeah, it was good finish.
A good finish from the man in the Mercedes.
We're gonna take a break now, or we get right back to you in one-shot qualifying.
Yes. Sorry, back in the now in the qualifying, and my co-commentator has don't know where he is, but
I'm here.
trying
I'm
to.
here.
There you are. Oh, we are straight into who are you gonna spectate? It's not showing on the stream. I don't know, but
I don't actually know what's going on.
then they have
I
switched
saw
now.
many people. I saw many people leaving the session, but that was probably just a glitch.
Maybe.
I reckon.
Ooh,
Yeah,
and,
it's up on the stream now, so we're good. Now, all the cars are going into the last chicane before they're gonna round the last two corners. I believe.
and it's currently it's XY leading with it's currently McLaren 1-2 with X90G behind, and yeah, Unique J, and we're crossing the line. It goes so fast this, and it's a McLaren 1-2 with X90G on third place. So yeah, that was a quick quality session.
It's 65 and Shortbread are taking out the front
McLaren
row.
1-2.
Do you want to take us through
McLaren,
the
yeah, I can.
top 10?
Yeah, McLaren front row lockout with X90G, joined by Tunturi on the second row, and then behind there we have Unique J, Black Ball 15, Kimbo Slice, A11, Dylan, NP6, Lee Craig, Roby HT, Luffy, Nico Sora, Bonneville, Kebab, Sarex, and then Exo Wolves. We have the four I think it was four last it got invalidated lap times.
This time we will get sunshine and dry track for the last 25% race. I don't believe there is going to be as many safety cars, but we'll have to wait and see.
Don't think so. But Peter, what's your predictions for this last race?
I think these races are impossible to predict, as we saw in the wets last race. So
yeah, but
no,
the wet,
but
the wet shake it up really, because you see the people changed to Inter, and the safety car came out twice, and I believe in it's actually by finally taking it now.
yeah,
And
I hope nobody uses the hard tire this race.
I really don't. I really yeah, same with me. Same with me. I don't hope anyone will use it. Will be just yeah, screwing the race over. And the standings are currently Aston Martin on P1, not so far behind. It's Haas and then Williams. So and fourth is Alfa Romeo, P5 Ferrari, 6 Red Bull, P7 McLaren, P8 Alpine, P9 Alpha Tauri, and actually at the bottom is Mercedes. Who would have thought that? And Dylan has joined again. He seemed to have some internet. Just got thrown out of the lobby. It's good to have him back, of course.
The cars are now
But
starting to
there,
round the two final corners with It's Sexify in
are-
the lead, and we'll have to wait for Exo Wolf. No, what's happening?
Cyrix and Kebab got disqualified. They will start on cold
Cold
tires,
tires.
and that's oh, I've done it a couple of times, and it's awful. You get
Terrible.
the start you get there is terrible start. And the cars are lining up soon for lights out here at Imola. The lights are building up, same with the revs, and it's lights out, and away we go for the second time around Imola. And oh, XSG got off to a really good start here with oh, and there's someone off in the first into the barriers.
Who's off here? Who's off here? And there is a front wing flying.
And Nico's
Dylan already disqualified from the session.
disqualified. Oh yeah, I feel
Probably
bad
did
for
not
that
start.
one. Yeah. Oh, it's
We
a
see it's
VSC.
Sexify keeping his position, and
But-
Xnati G overtaking short. Oh, it's a virtual safety car.
It's a
I did
virtual
not
safety car.
see that.
Oh, there was, I think there was a lot of front wings flying and two retirements. One retirement, one disqualification. And what do you have to say about Nico Sora starting this race on the hards?
Oh. It's just, it's an awful strategy when you're
Just,
driving
but you-
25%. You
I'm
don't
sorry, but you
need the
shot
hards.
yourself in the foot. Yeah.
But we
if you
can see
say that in-
Exo Wolf has made up the most positions, going from P19 to P12, and Bonnywall following up that
Yes.
with after going from P15 to P10.
And EXO, if I don't know if you said EXO, mentioned EXO Wolf, but it's
I mentioned it.
yeah, you mentioned him. And A11 has gone down 8 places. It's had a terrible start here at the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, or San Marino Grand Prix, or what you want to call it, or the Gavra one-off race.
Lee Craig leaving the session, and we are green again.
Yeah, nothing much happening after the track went green. No problems, no overtaken.
He's off the track, and he has lost 3 positions. Xnati going into the lead, following
He's only down to 4.
Shortbread and Unique.
Strategy now leading. But oh, it's tight at the top. It's really tight. It's Williams, McLaren, Williams. McLaren is like being in the 90s. This. And oh,
Can we see it's Sexify going for a move? And it's Unique in the back.
Oh, but it's front wing. Easy front wing, but don't think there was any damage done to his front wing. It really get him. Maybe on the long straight, if he get a good exit, oh, it takes a bit of grab, I think. If he gets uses his battery and gets a nice slipstream, he can maybe get.
Shortbread will be trying to make the move on Xnat. No, he won't. He will be staying behind and
Back
using
up.
the
I think that's
slipstream to
not-
his advantage.
Maybe waiting for the DRS to be activated, which
Yeah.
the DRS is before you finish a lap, yeah.
Xify is out!
Yeah, I think
He's
so.
out of the Grand Prix!
He's out! Oh, he's out!
Virtual safety car! That might go
He's
over to
out.
becoming a real safety car.
He's out at the Variante.
Where did we lose? It's Xify.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I feel bad for the man.
And the McLaren ruined their perfect start.
Oh, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. Doing so well in quali, both quali sessions, and ending up like this. You just come to a point where you gotta feel for him. Oh, maybe. Do you think anyone will dive into the pits now? Maybe the ones who's already on the mediums will go to the softs. I think they can do a rest of the race.
Yeah, I'm
Or what
actually
do you think, Petter?
surprised to not see Xnati diving into the pit here.
Oh,
I believe I would have taken
yeah.
that strategy, but it might be
Yeah, I
a
think so.
far stretch for the mediums to take them to the end.
Yes.
And we are racing again. It's green flag.
Nothing much really happening at the start. Oh, there's three. There's a strategy. Short run and Unique J leading line. Everyone gets safe through the Acque Minerale and
And there's a yellow flag in sector 2. Who is this?
what has happened? And it's Luffy. He's taking his front wing
Luffy
off.
the Red Bull is...
He's out. He is
No, he's
out.
not out.
No,
He's,
he's not
he's
out, he's
trying
not
to
out.
continue. He's trying to continue.
He's trying to carry it into the pits and hope for a miracle to get back in the, or to get up in the.
As we see Shortbread taking the lead and Unique following through.
Oh, X-Strategy really surfing here without the DRS. Oh, and
And
he tries
Unique
to
having a little
no,
moment.
He doesn't. Oh,
Will Xnat go for the move? No, he thinks better of it
um,
and sticks behind Unique.
I think that's not because if you someone clip your front wing or if they hit your front wing or a tire, you're out.
There's yellow flag in sector 1 and sector 2. Exo Wolf is out.
He's out! He's out!
He's into the barriers.
There's a lot of happening. It's a VSC. It's a VSC.
How many VSCs do we have?
I don't know. I don't know.
Exo Wolves is into the barriers
Uh,
through turn 6. As now we have Shortbread leading the way with Unique behind him and Xnati losing 2 positions.
yeah, but if he gets a good exit out of Rivasa the last turn and DRS, he will be back into it. Then he can challenge for lead. Everything can happen on that DRS straight. It is it's a good track for racing, this one.
DRS is already enabled and we are racing green.
Yes.
Black
Oh,
Bala
and
has
A11
already
is
fallen
pulled into the
far
pits.
behind.
Robbie HT and A11 has pulled into the pits. They are going to change the median, trying to undercut people. Is fighting basically. I think it's we may see the leaders pitting soon also, but because of the
Yeah, will
VSC
we
and
see a
safety
dive
car.
into the pit now?
Yeah, but that would be better, of course, of driving in reduced speed, and I think they can extend their stint a little bit more. But of course, undercut is powerful.
I think the expected lap of pitting is 7 to 8.
Yeah, people often tend to pit a bit before, but right there with the safety car and VSC, it's no need for that.
Top 3 is staying out.
And now we may see Unique J. No, it's not near enough. It's not near enough. And X-Strategy just seem to be sitting down there waiting.
Unique is out! Unique is out! He has spun!
Unique!
Out of
It's
the...
spin! Oh no!
Xnati following Shortbread.
Aye.
And he has now lost out. I think he has front wing damage.
Yeah, I couldn't see if he's a field. No, I'm expecting. And he's starting to rain! He's starting to rain! He's drifting! It's starting to rain!
We have a yellow flag. What
Yeah,
is
but it's
this?
starting to rain!
What?
It's victory!
It's starting to rain.
You need started off the track! It's starting. Oh, aye. This is dramatic. Will we soon see people sliding around on these slicks and then pulling, maybe diving into the pits, trying to undercut each
Maybe
other or staying out?
those that have already done their stop.
Oh, and I see Bonneville losing area a bit when they exit off turn 15 or 14.
Nutty trying to stick with shortbread, not pitting this lap. Neither
Oh,
is
I
shortbread.
think it's way too early at pitting. It's one round too early pitting now. You almost have to wait for the DRS to be enabled, then it's almost like the perfect, but it's hard
Disabled.
to...
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, but it's hard to predict.
ANL coming up on Kebab here. Kebab, will he make a
Kebab.
move? No, he won't.
Won't.
Staying behind.
Exactly.
XNATG, I believe
XNATG
XNATG needs to pit soon because he's losing loads of time
He has
to
to
shortbread.
take the chance, but if you take the chance, you may see him down at 7th because he's pitted too early, and the softs. Oh, and I mean the slicks will be faster.
Yeah, we might not even see any rain tires during this
Wet tires,
race.
you mean?
Wet tires, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because people. It depends on how hard it will rain. Or how much. If it's like it's drizzling like it's right now, maybe it's better keeping track position. But if it starts raining like in the Russian Grand Prix this year, oh, then it would be a crime scene out there.
And we have someone has gone off. It's Luffy in the
Second
Red Bull.
It's Luffy!
It's his second spin. He's on the interns.
This Bonneville and the both Aston Martins double stacking now in the pits. What's this?
There is proof the inters don't work yet.
Maybe he was just had a moment. We don't know if the Inters was good enough or.
We'll have to see now. Bonneville and Black Balla.
But will we see DRS being disabled soon?
Both Unique and Nikosora diving into the
The
pits.
sector 3
Will
is yellow
they-
flag in sector 3. And no. Oh, and A11 goes wide on this corner, picks up a penalty, has to corner cut. Now is the time to go into
Red
the
Bull
pits.
double stacking.
Robbie HC.
Rob is going up to the softs.
It's going on to the soft. Oh, what has he done? Oh, Robbie. No.
Strategy here, struggling out on these conditions with old softs.
Unique J has gone onto the mediums. Unique J is on the mediums. Nicosaurus pitted for the
Will we
Inters.
see a pit from Shortbread or Xnaty this lap? Yes, we will. Shortbread and Xnaty is going into the pits.
Oh, this is
Which will we see them putting on?
dramatic. Is there anyone now out? Unique J, Rob HT, and Tunti Riperina. They both went in and then...
On the interns!
What?
Everyone's on the interns now!
Oh!
I think DRS is disabled.
It has to be disabled now. We'll just wait to see on the back straight.
Shortbread still leading
Yes.
this Grand Prix with Xnaty right behind him. But Unique, Robbie and Tunturi are still on dry tires.
What have they done? What have they done? They went into pit and then...
And we see they're struggling a lot.
Oi. This is... 20 Perna going wide. On his softs. Oh, he has to pit now. Has to pit. Same
Yeah,
with
Unique going in
Robbie
for
HT.
the Inters.
Oh, and there's 20 Perna is... I don't know where. It's the... I think it's
Yellow
the
flags in
penultimate turn.
sector 3.
Yeah.
Who is out? Who is out?
Depending around on his slicks. Has to go into the pits now.
All 11
Yeah,
goes wide, even though he's on the inters.
yeah,
That keeps it on the track, so it's not that big of a deal. Xnat is still 1.4 behind Shortbread. And we see A&L catching up to the back of Bonnywall. Yellow flag in sector 1. Who is this?
What has happened?
It got removed, probably nothing.
Probably
Nico
someone
Sora.
just going a bit wide, but oh,
A&L now trying to keep up with the pace of Bonnywall.
catching A&L is.
As we see
Oh, it's catching, but it's
22 being lapped by these cars.
They all the ones that kicked it for slicks. They made a huge mistake. Huge mistake. I don't. It's easy to sit here and say that you should have done this and that, but really, I think it is obvious to. You have to go for the inters when the condition is like this.
It looks like Xnat is really struggling. He's losing a lot of time to Shortbread right now. He's lost 5 tenths the last lap.
Oh, Shortbread is driving exquisite right now, but maybe had a bit of a moment because Xnat is catching a little bit. I don't know.
Both Shortbread and Xnati has lost their teammates. This might be ruining their final point standings.
We don't know.
Their final position. But now we see everybody with a huge gap between. There's really no one fighting, so I think it's just going to be a calm drive into the.
Yeah, but everything can happen.
end of
You
the
saw last
race.
race, it was everything can happen. Just sitting and waiting for someone for any yellow flags in one of the sectors, or just everything is just going smooth right now. And Shortbread is pulling a bit away from Xnat, but distance remained more or less the same. And but we have to check the penalties. Shortbread actually got a 5-second time penalty.
Oh!
And so this can make Xnat the winner, and Black Balla has 3 seconds worth of time penalty, but Bonnywall is not near enough to currently near enough to do anything about to take Black Ball's position.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all Xnat has to do now is to stay within these 5 seconds of Shortbread.
Just have to take it easy. Actually, a lapped car in between each other, but I reckon that they are ghosted, so there will be. There's no.
A11 is ghosted. It says here
That's
that
good.
he does YouTube, so you should probably go check him out.
Maybe I have to check his channel. Yeah, we have to. Everything is not much happening right now. It's just the same going on. No new time penalties, no position changes, no nothing. Just X-strategy trying to stay within the 5 seconds of Shortbread, which will be really, which will of course be really important for him.
Nothing
Do
much
you
going on in the
notice
chat
anything?
either.
No, it's pretty dead right now. It's pretty dead. So, is there anything else we can talk about it?
Uh,
Probably not. Just should stick to commentating actually. So, in case something happens, but everything is going smooth right now. Was Kimbo size picks up 3 seconds, 3 second time penalty, but it doesn't really matter because Kimbo is 15 seconds behind Nico Sora and 5 seconds in front of Unique J, who also got a time penalty, but it's raining, so things can happen still.
The one I would say is the big winner of this race is Bonnewall, who has made up 11 positions. Behind him
Yeah, it's mad.
is Kebab with 10 positions.
Yeah, the Aston Martin has been really good, and you also saw Bonnewall made up. I know Bonnewall won the last race and didn't even make it into Q2, so that's so it's been doing a really good race, both here and the last one. Of course, the previous race was pure chaos, but still.
People in the chat saying GG, and we're looking forward to the next race. I believe after this session now there is going to be a draw for the winter season on which tracks we're going to drive. So
Yeah.
stay tuned for that. And
Yeah. Do you know when the sign-ups is, Petter?
no, I don't
You
know.
can sign up for the. I don't know, but we have to. Both of us have to sign up.
Yeah.
And we got one person in the chat also. We need to sign up for this. So it should be fun.
We see now Xnati G has closed a
Last
1
lap.
second gap on short red, but it is the last lap, and yeah, I think it's the positions are going to stay as they are.
Stay the same. Yeah.
Stay the same.
Stay the same.
So then we
Yeah,
have
this is
short red in a McLaren leading the way with Xnati behind him. Then we have the two Aston Martins, which I believe will take the win. Do you have anything to say there?
No, I don't really have anything to say.
And in fifth we have ANL with Kebab
MP6
behind
Kebab.
him.
And Nico Sora
Sora.
is starting on the hards, has done pretty decently. I think he put it on the right time, and
Yeah.
now we are towards the finish of the race.
Shortbread rounding
Shortbread
the two final last corners now.
Yes, and I would say a well-deserved winner. Actually, it's not Shortbread winning. It's of course Xnati G.
Oh,
winning
yeah,
this
of course,
race.
of course. Xnati G,
I forgot.
our favorites from the start of the
Yes.
from the start of the session,
Yes.
takes the
Legendary
win here.
commentator.
The second race.
Winner, of course. But it's nice to see. It's nice to see Shortbread up there also, because both McLarens have had so good pace. They've been really fast, and finally they not it's Sexify. He retired, sadly, but fast racing. Let's hope it's Sexify does better. Has more luck the next time he will be racing in Gavra Racing, or anyways, I'm just or any other league, but I'm just waffling. I need to stop. But
the finishers of this race are Xnati G, Shortbread, Volleyball, Black Valla, ANL, Kebab, Nikosora, Unique, Kimbo Slice, Robbie, A11, Venturi, and Luffy.
Yeah. And what is your? How would you sum up this race? What do you think?
The second race was not as exciting, I would say, as the first one, but
It was
definitely loads of action and.
yeah, it was really exciting when you saw a lot of people going off and then realizing it's raining, and it's like this is going to change things up, and people going onto the slicks when others went to the inters, but nothing much happened from there.
Strategy here celebrating up on the podium.
Oh, it's a podium lockout by the the British people.
Yeah,
That's
triple British.
the British the Brits. No, I forgot what to say, but yeah. Anyways, it's been fun commenting. Also, it's been really fun commentating.
It's
With
been
you,
really
Peter.
fun. Yeah, it's been fun.
And I don't know how much longer we're going to commentate or what.
Wait a
but
little, we will
it.
take a little break now.
Yeah, we will. Will you be back later or what?
Maybe just
know.
mute and take a break.
Yes. There's still people. I've seen people appreciating us, and I hope it's not ironic. I want to say thank you. This has been really fun.
Yeah, I agree, and we are going to keep commentating for a little bit because we have a small calendar draw now.
Yes. And I'm looking forward to it. This can be. Oh, it's 4 races. This can be everything. We can like see Monaco. It would be really interesting seeing a actually competitive F1 2021 race around Monaco because
Yeah,
it's,
one of
it's
the
always-
hardest tracks.
yeah. And when we drive it on the F1 game, it's just carnage from.
No, Spain! The first
No!
track draw is Spain.
I despise that track. I despise it. Oh.
Okay, we just have
Let's
to
hope-
accept it.
Yeah, accept our fate.
So I think the idea of this is that we have 4 races, 2 groups that have 4 races each, and then the top 8 people race in the final 2
Yeah.
races.
Oh, the top 4 teams. So it's a constructor.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Next one is Austria. Okay, that's decent.
Oh,
That's decent.
okay. It's decent,
good
it's
track.
decent. I like
It's a good
Austria, I
track.
like Austria.
Everyone likes Austria. It's a very good track for racing. It's fun also. What will the next one be? Just waiting here.
Yeah, Gavra has to write it in.
Oh, that's
Next track is
oh,
Belgium. Oh. Yeah, it's a nice track too.
That's a nice track. And for the last track in the group stage, imagine the last final being around Monaco. That would be insane. That would be absolutely insane.
I will have to wait and see now. What do
Yeah.
we get?
Austria again? Nah, I think
Wait,
you have to do it again.
That can't happen. You
No,
yeah,
no,
we
no,
have
no.
to do it again.
Yeah,
we have to do it
you're
again.
doing it again. You're doing it again.
Yeah, he's doing it again.
Thank you.
He's doing it again.
Russia! Oh!
Really?
I mean, on the game, it's a decent track on the game.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
I've been a part of a lot of good racing around there. So for me, it's okay. But let's hope for some bangers. Imagine like Singapore and or Jeddah or Monaco
Yeah,
Oh.
Jeddah would be nice.
in the finals. Jeddah would be sick. There are a lot of people hoping for Jeddah in the chat. And it's Singapore! It's Singapore!
Oh,
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, that's a nice track. It's a hard one, but a nice one.
We are really hyping this up, to say the least. And you have to just get Singapore sticking into the final, and
Now
oh,
we'll get the final draw. Which track is it going
Yes.
to be?
come on. Hungary! Ooh, that's one of your favorite tracks.
Yeah, I like it. I like
You
it.
really like the Hungarian.
But
I think that's
now
decent.
that I've been starting to drive without racing line, it's gotten a lot harder. So I don't know so much anymore.
Driving it without racing when I've done it, and it's like, this is hard, but we'll be there one day.
Okay, that's
There we have it wrapped up in the group stage. It's Spain, Austria, Belgium, and then Russia, and the finals are Singapore and Hungary. It's really tough tracks in the finals, but to be good at this, to win this, you have to master them also. So
yeah.
it's a part of the game.
It was fun commentating this race today.
yeah, I loved it. It was really fun. I hope we can do more of this. But Gavra, wait, Gavra is revealing the results of this event.
Oh,
I have to wait for that.
yes, we have to see that.
And Aston Martin, not surprisingly, they've been really consistent. Both drivers being at top in the points has won this with Haas on second place, and then you have unlucky McLaren clinching the last podium spot, and further down is Williams, Alpine, Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, Red Bull, AlphaTauri, and then Mercedes at the bottom.
Surprisingly, Mercedes at the bottom.
Yeah, but it's can happen that also. Maybe it's like this we see the next season with the new regulations. Mercedes at the bottom. Would you like that, Peter?
No.
Yeah, I would
Yes,
be
but,
really sad.
I believe we're done now.
Yeah, I think so too.
So
And-
it was fun commentating, and we'll
really
be
fun.
back.
Thank you for watching this race, and thank you for all the credit we got. I hope it's not, I hope you're not ironic with it, but thank you anyways. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.